told her I'll make slime. Candy DIYs, post that shit on YouTube.
It's called Duo Skin. It just looks like a little metal tattoo that has wires coming off of it, and you can use it, you can use it for a ticket on your phone. It can work as a touchpad on your skin, so you can control your phone with it, which sounds cool at first, I'll admit it. That's like kind of cool. Like, who doesn't want to like be able to control stuff using their arm like a sci-fi movie? But then I realized, like, wait, how is that any easier than a touchscreen? Like, touchscreens are like the most useful shit ever. You just touch the phone and you do what you want with it. How is it easier to be going like this? Also, I feel like if you were using this in public, you would just look like a fucking creep. Set your phone down on your lap on the subway, and you're just scrolling on Facebook. How do you like? I like that. Yes! Did you know? 5 truths of life. Finally, more practical information that we can actually put to use. These are 5 truths of life. Nobody is real in this world except Mother. Mother is the only real one in the world. The only real one in my life is Mother. She's the only one I can trust. Okay, that was number 1. Number colon is a poor person has no friends. Jeez, what the fuck? So far we have nobody is real in the world except for Mother, and a poor person has no friends. So I'm sorry to all the poor people watching this, but you just got roasted the fuck out of by Knowledge Fusion. Number 3, people do not like good thoughts. They like good looks. People don't like good thoughts? And why the fuck am I reading Knowledge Fusion? People respect the money, not the person. And number 5, the person you love the most will hurt you the most. Not Mother. What's up, Greg? It's me,
Sweetie sneaks from his back and puts a bell into his hood. Mickey hears the bell ringing, but he can't understand where the sound is coming from.
Okay, how fucking dumb do you think I am? Mickey hears a bell sound behind him. Every time he turns, the bell sound's still behind him. He's wearing a hood, but he has no fucking clue where the bell could be coming from. He figures it must just be in his imagination, and over the course of the day, the bell slowly drives him insane. By the end of the day, he's a shell of the man he once was. This one's called Why You Shouldn't Stand and Drink Water. We have always heard that our elders say, do not drink water in the standing position, but we often neglect and gulp water rapidly. I can't tell you how many times this has happened. I'm just trying to take a sip of water, and my grandpa's like, you know, you shouldn't drink water standing up. And I'm like, get lost, old man. I gulped that water down so rapidly. But according to Ayurveda, when you stand and drink water, your nerves are in a state of tension. This creates problem, like arthritis and joint damage comes into play. This could also give rise to severe heart problems. Even now, medical science had to agree to this. Please do avoid drinking water in the standing position. It might take a few extra minutes, but it's best to sit down peacefully and then drink water. It might take a few extra minutes? How long does it take you to sit? Time to drink some water. This'll be worth it in the long run. You think that's hard, going fully horizontal like that? He makes it look so easy.
Soprano C, we like to keep it on the high note. It's levels to it, you and I know. Bitch, be on. All up, bitches.
Oh, fuck. Did I do it? Ow. I hit my knee. How does he do that? How does he even get out of that position? He has to fall, right? He just falls on his face and hurts his knee like I did? That's not cool. My knee hurts. And the worst part about it is I don't even know if I did it or not, because I won't know until I look at the footage, because to me that just felt like flailing in midair, so I don't know what. I have no idea what that looked like. I sort of feel like someone just smacked me in the knee with a baseball bat and then punched me in the stomach. But you know what? That's fitness. That's what it's all about, baby. That burn, that pain. I think I need to go to the doctor. This one I like because it has a practical use. Standing like a superhero for as little as 2 minutes changes our testosterone and cortisol levels, increases our appetite for risk, causes us to perform better in job interviews, and generally configures our brains to cope well in stressful situations. So all you have to do is stand like a superhero for as little as 2 minutes, and this will change your life. This is the type of stuff that you follow one of these accounts for. This is real world advice. I'm not exactly sure how superheroes stand. Let me just Google this real quick. Superhero stance. So it seems like a lot of just sort of standing with your hands on your hips like that. Actually, I'm gonna give this a shot. I'm gonna stand like a superhero for 2 minutes, and let's just see if it makes any difference. Oh yeah, I can already tell my life is changing for the better over here. My testosterone levels are off the charts right now. Oh boy, I feel ready to take some risks! Alright, that was 2 minutes in a superhero stance. I already feel so way better. Okay, see, this seems nitpicky, but why does the video need an EDM soundtrack? Like, it's like getting you pumped up for an anticlimax. It's like he didn't jump over the car, so it's not cool. It's actually really scary. So why did we need a yeah, he's dead. You know, it's kind of funny. As I was opening the umbrella before, I was thinking, isn't it like bad luck for superstitious people to open up umbrellas indoors? But I was like, I'm not superstitious, so I don't care. And I set it down, and then I stopped filming for a second when I had to go get this marker, and this whole table collapsed. And my microphone and my laptop and this umbrella all fell off the table. The table's on top of 2 bins, and both of the bins just buckled under the table. So I'm not superstitious, but I am gonna finish this craft as quickly as possible before my house catches on fire. All right, how about something a little bit more oh, fucking! That umbrella was cursed. Well, this is not good. Okay. All right, I get it. Putting the table on these bins was not a good idea. But for the purposes of this video, I'm just gonna pretend like it's fine. Okay. How about a more seasonal craft?